This is what it takes. This is what it takes, man. I hope they go ahead and get started on me because that temperature is dropping. Okay, they did. They are. They're starting on me right now. I'm going in and out with it. You know, man, this is what it takes. You know, you got to get up early, man. You know, I'm up early. I got up at, I'll say about 2:30. About 2:30. And, you know, that baby's still dropping, man. So I hope they move fast and get me up out of here, man, because I don't need no claim on me. And, you know, one thing about these, you know, being your own boss, you know, you have to handle the lumper yourself. And, you know, the brokers, they're not giving you the lumper money up front. That's dead. You know, what you're gonna have to do is when you get to the place, the consignee, you know, they tell you what the lumper fee is, and you know you're going to do it. So it stands a chance, or stands a reason on why they don't pay you up front, because we don't know what the ticket is going to be. You know, load could have fell over, and thank God my load stayed up. The load bars fell down, maybe from an ice or whatever, but the load stayed up, man. It's still frozen, so I think we're good on this one, man. God is great. So, you know, this is it, man. I'm here. On time delivery. Another one down, and we're going to get back on this road here. So, yeah, man, just be prepared. The lumper fee, they've been ranging from, I haven't had one less than 150. And to be honest with you, I haven't had one less than 175. I had a 175. I had two 175s. One was 180. And this one, the cat told me it could be anywhere from $1.50 up to $2. And if you ain't understanding my lingo, baby, it's I ain't mean $1.50. Definitely not $150 or $200. So yeah, man, that's it. We got this one off, and we're gonna jump on the next one here. But just wanted to show, man, and here's another thing with this, man. You know, with refrigerated freight, I would hope that you're good at what you do, because you got to back up to that dock, and you got to be able to hit that dock pretty fast, because again, once you open those doors, the temperature is steadily dropping. And I'm sure if we walk over there, it's less than what it was. I think it was at negative. When I opened the doors up, it was at negative 21 actually. And you know, who knows where? And then when we just looked at it, it was at 115, at negative 15. Right now, it's probably down to 110. Now, what I've heard, okay, is that ice cream will be good as long as it don't go over 0. So, as long as you stay, you know, below 0 or below, you should be fine. But I don't know if I'm gonna do another ice cream load. Definitely not one that goes, you know, over the weekend, because you gotta hold that ice cream, and that's, you know, a lot of cost to you. You know, I got paid $3,400 on this for 2 days of driving, but I still had to sit with it and run my reefer on a negative 20 for quite some time. So all's well with this load, you know, and we're gonna get down the road here in a minute. But yeah, man, so I think a good thing to do when you get your reefer, if you're thinking about going on the reefer side, is to make sure your reefer is working, obviously. And what I did was dropped it to 32. What I should have did was drop it all the way down to a negative 22, which I think is the limit, and see if that baby can hold a negative 22. I didn't do that. I should have, although it is a new unit, doesn't matter, because new stuff breaks too. New stuff has defaults, or else they would not give you a warranty, because nothing is foolproof in life, except the good man upstairs. And he got me here, and I'm not claiming to be a holy roller, but I was definitely nervous about this load being my first one of ice cream. And you know, this is a highly fragile load, and yeah, we got it here, and we got it here on time and all standing up. Like I said, the load bars fell probably from the wet walls and the flexing and unflexing of the walls and going down the road, but the ice cream held up. Everything was up, man. So you know, we're all good, man. God is great. So we're gonna get back in here, but let's take a look at where the unit is at now. They are unloading it. But let's take a look and see. See there? Steadily dropping. It's steadily dropping. Steadily dropping, which tells me they got to move fast, man. They gotta move fast. They gotta move fast to get this up out of here, man. Because they don't want to have the ice cream go bad, I'm sure. So yeah, man, all's well. We got her done. So, you know, we're gonna go and get to the next one. This thing basically used up a whole, I'll say it did burn out a whole 50 gallons of fuel, just about. I started with a full tank and I had put some in it, and now it's back down to about a quarter. So I'm sure it used up a good 50 gallons, and that's me sitting on it for 3 days, pretty much. You know, sitting on it for 3 days. And here's the thing, man. One other little tip, which, you know, should be a no-brainer, you know, should be common sense, but if it was common, everybody would have it, and I didn't have it this day. When I got the assignment, the dude told me -10. That was a lot. I looked on the sheet, it said -10, but when I got to the place, -20. Of course, I asked for some more money, and we going back and forth, and I wasn't in a position to say, you know, chalk it, man, keep your low, because you don't want to give me no more money. So, you know, and it's a -20 versus a -10. So anywho, but one other lie that I should have caught, because this was on the sheet, on the rate confirmation sheet. He told me that this would offload Sunday at 3 in the morning. Now I come to find out when I got here, I came in, I called, and the lady said no, 3 o'clock a.m. Monday. I was like, wow, you know. But when I walked in to use the restroom here, the dude was like, oh man, I wish you would have came and hollered at me, man. I could have got you. I'm like, that man, stop saying. He kept repeating, man, I sure with. I'm like, bruh, please, man. All right, you know, because that, I mean, it's costing me money, man. I was still gonna sit here and take a 34. But I ain't had to sit here taking the 34, burning my fuel, man, out my thing, and running out my tank for my reefer, and running my reefer that hard on a -20. It'll be a long time, man, before I haul one of these, unless it's an overnight. Like if I pick it up one day and deliver it the next day in the morning, I'm not doing no more over like that long. I mean, it's paid good, but from what I'm hearing, man, sometimes, a lot of times we listen to stuff and we allow that to stop us. I'm not advocating that you do that, but it just makes sense to me that if you're running your thing, I mean, at the lowest temperature you can get, you're working it hard, especially in summertime, or it's like 75, 80 degrees beating down on your thing. So it's fighting hard to keep that temperature, man. So it's just a no-brainer to me that your reefer is working harder, and you can't run it on start-stop. So But when I got the bills, man, it did say Monday the 23rd at 3 in the morning. So I have nobody to fault but myself. I should have called the broker back and said, hey, man, you know, if I can't get this off on Sunday at 3, like you said, we may have to go our separate ways on this endeavor. But again, I kind of had waited to the last minute to get me a load. And, you know, I had another play, but it wasn't going to put $3,400 in my pocket at $1,700 a day. And I'm not counting Sunday, because all I did was sat here. I went downtown here in Hammond, Louisiana. Very nice, man. I should have got some footage of that. And, you know, I relaxed a little bit, came back to the truck. So I'm not going to count that as working, although it is time away from the home. But hell, I'm counting it as 17 to the good each day for 2 days. Or if you want to break it down to 3, it's about 1150 or something like that a day. Yeah, about 1150, 11 something, man. So, yeah, man. So, you know, just staying on top of things here. You know, be prepared, man. You guys are just learning with me, man. You know, I'm new to the YouTube community. It might be a long time before you guys are actually checking on me, you understand? But, you know, it doesn't matter, man. The knowledge is still here. You know, I guess if anything, I'm creating memories for myself to always go back and take a look at my humble beginnings, because I by no means have reached the limits of what you could possibly do out here in this industry. So all seems well. All seems well. So yeah, man, you know, try to stay up on top of your game. Be real selective when you're choosing your equipment. And, you know, just get out here, man, and whatever you believe in, just have confidence in yourself and your abilities, and keep it between the lines, baby. Till next time.